Friends, as I'm recording this, there's a hurricane passing by Tampa Bay, so you're going to hear a little bit of background noise. But I really wanted to get this video out because I got this buck in the mail today. It's a 110 I ordered from their website, and I think I ordered the best variation of the 110 that you can buy today. And I'm going to explain why I ordered this knife. But a little background on it is my first buck 110 I got about a year ago. I got it from Walmart.com, and it was this knife right here. And one of my subscribers turned me on to it because it was on sale at that time for only $38 delivered to my door. Look at that, $38. I got a buck 110. Well, I made a little video of that, and I gave it to one of my subscribers in a contest in that video. So I didn't have one, and I've been meaning to replace because I need to get a 110 in my collection, and this is the one I selected. So how did I select this particular knife right here? Well, I went to Buck's website, and I typed in 110, and all these knives started popping up. I couldn't believe how many different variations are, because you got the Buck 110, you got the Slim Select, you got just all kinds of different models. You have the one with burlap micarta, you got a nickel silver drop point, nickel silver clip point. You know, those are Webb's exclusives. You got one in S30V for $120. You got one in carbon fiber handle. You got the traditional 110 folding hunter. You got the 110 folding hunter with the S30 for $99. You got customizable 110 folding hunter knives that you can make your own. You got wood handles. You got G10 handles. This one here's in hunter green. It's a lightweight model. You got a sport knife. You got there's your regular 110 folding hunter for $64.99. 110 slim. I took a look at the one with the finger grooves. I thought about it for a minute, but I really wanted the nickel silver bolsters. Then I went over and looked at the customizable 110 folding knives. And by the time I put nickel silver bolsters on it, it turned out to $120. So that wasn't such a great deal for me, because all I really wanted was the ebony wood, the clip point blade, the nickel silver bolsters, and that 420HC. I love that steel. So when I went back to this one here, 110 folding hunter knife, nickel silver clip point, it's brand new. It's $79.99. It had everything I wanted right there in one stop. You know, 79 bucks, plus I got another $15 off because I didn't order it right away, and I got a text a few minutes later that said, hey, take another 15% off. So I took that 15% off, and I got the knife even cheaper, and we're going to unbox it. But before we do, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it to any of your friends who might like similar knife content. It's what keeps the channel going. Thank you. Alright, so we got the big yellow box in with the buck on it, and I can't wait to get it unboxed. But like I said, let me tell you, the reason I had to get it is I got all these knives like this Mako case, right? Folding hunter. I got this Schrade old timer right here with a lockback folding hunter, and I didn't have a buck 110 to compare it to. I had plenty of other buck knives. This one here is older than I am. It was my granddad's, and I was carving fish with that as a kid. And speaking of carving fish up, my favorite fish fillet knife is this one right here. That's a buck, and let me tell you, this thing has cleaned more fish than I don't know. It's out there in the river, that's for sure. That is a great fillet knife. Got drain holes in the sheath. Just works out very well. I've had this for 20 years, I bet. Alright, and then, so my other favorite knives is the Buck 119. This is with the straight clip point. I've showed that to you before. And I got two of these. The other one is in Magna Cut with micarta handles. And this one here is in the 3V with the Boss heat treat, and it is a beautiful knife. I think I like this one better than the micarta one, but Great knife, alright? So, I'm not a stranger to buck, but I just haven't really been around the buck 110s that much. And I know I had to get one back in the collection. So let's go ahead and open this box up and take a look and see what this this new model looks like from Buck. I know it's just a 110. It's been around. It's probably the same sheath all the rest of them have. Just this black leather, made in Mexico. Yep, made in Mexico sheath. And there's a nice button, nice stitching. And you know what? It's a good quality sheath. I don't think we can complain. It's probably just as good as this old Schrade one I got here. You know, I don't know. I think the stitching's a little heavier, and the button's probably a little bit better. The leather's about as thick. It's got a nice size belt loop. But what else we got in here? Okay, what we got? This is the message from the Buck family and the famous forever warranty. All right, which that is great to have. All right, so let's go ahead and get the box out of the way here and unwrap this knife. See how it looks, how it compares to my last Buck 110. All right, there we go. Look at it. Wow, nice looking knife, huh? It's got that ebony wood, genuine African ebony. I guess they didn't have ebony for a while. It's got the nickel silver bolsters and that 420HC clip point blade, hollow grind, nail nick, and like I said, it's in the 420HC, Buck 110 USA stamped on there. Nothing on this side, but those bolsters look nice, huh? Let's take a look at this blade. I'm sure plenty of y'all have seen the Buck 110 blade, but there's a good look at this current rendition, and I think it's a good looking blade. And I did nick myself already on it, so I know it is razor sharp. But there does look like there's quite a bit of junk up in there. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. A lot of black stuff, and I don't know, needs a little bit of cleaning up. Transitions are good for the most part. Backspring's just a little raised right here. I don't know if you can see that, but that's good. As it wears in, it'll seat down a little better. You know, I can feel a little transition there, so it's not perfect, but you know, it's a mass-produced knife, and the quality's there. You know, might have a little bit of pocket wear that needs to happen before it's 100% smooth, but I think it's going to make me a great knife, because this one I do plan on keeping for quite a while. Alright, so it's definitely stiff, and it's definitely a little bit gritty. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but we got to get, you can see that junk in there. We got to get that junk out. Alright, so let me go ahead and move that out of the way. And no, it's not coming out. We're gonna have to get something down in there. Hold on, let me go get it. Alright, so I grabbed my gun cleaning kit, and I got me a little pick there, a brush, and some 22 caliber cleaning wads. We'll try these. I had some 12 gauge patches in there too, but I'm just going to use that. I'm going to take some of my One Angry Kid knife oil, grab one or two of these, and put some oil on there, get a little wet, and we're gonna take the pick and shove it on down in there and try to get some of that black junk. You know, I think it's probably when they sanded the ebony wood handle and shaped it after they placed it on there, it's probably some of the sanding residue that's got all into the inner workings of this knife. And we'll get it out. And yeah, look at that. Look how nasty that is. Alright, filthy, huh? Might have to do 2 or 3 of these. Yeah. That's one thing, these 22 caliber cleaning patches, I don't know if you ever cleaned a 22, but they are one of the nastiest guns to clean. Seems like it takes forever to get all that residue out of them. But anyway, this shouldn't take too long. We're going to clean that up. I'm going to fast forward it through here. But while I clean up all this junk out of this knife, let me go ahead and talk to you a little bit more and explain myself of why I think this was the best decision, the best choice as far as which model 110 to purchase today. First of all, price-wise, I showed you a custom knife with these features, you're at $120 already. This one I got for $65 to the door with the extra discount I got. But still, at $79, it's a lot cheaper than the $120. The nickel silver bolsters, I think, look much better than the brass, and I hope they don't scratch as fast as the brass bolsters did. I remember on the one I tested, I wore it for a week before I gave it away, and it was getting scratches on those brass bolsters pretty quick. Alright, second of all is the ebony wood. You know, I thought about the oak, I thought about the cherry. I know I didn't want any stag antler. I'm just not into that. So the ebony wood was already my decision. This model came with the nickel silver bolsters and it came with the ebony wood. 420HC blade material. I don't think you can beat it. I have knives in the S30. Yeah, they hold the edge longer, but they're harder to sharpen. And for a work knife like this, I think the that 420HC is a better blade material because it's going to be faster to resharpen. You don't want to spend every weekend sharpening your blade trying to get it sharp again. No, you want to take a few minutes on a strop and look at that dirt. Huh? Still getting dirt out of that thing. I got that off the back spring there. But yeah, I mean, you can strop that 420 and have it sharp in a matter of, you know, just a minute or two versus S30V, S35V, and you know, those steels take a lot more time to get that edge back on there. Alright, so still cleaning the dirt out of this back spring here, and it's still a little bit stiff, and I'm going to have to oil it. And this is going to be one of those deals where you kind of sit on the couch and just kind of work the knife and get some of this junk out of it and get it oiled up good and cleaned out, because you can't take this knife apart. You can't take it apart because it is the design of the knife. It doesn't have like the Spitfire where I took that one and adjusted it. But it won't take long. You know, we'll play plenty of this oil in there, get it soaked down good, work the knife some, and it'll free itself up. But right now I'm going to need to call this video to the end. This hurricane is shaking me up pretty good here. It's making it very difficult to keep producing this video. So I wanted to show you the Buck 110 compared to some Smith & Wessons and some old timers and stuff like that. But I'll do a follow-up video later. I just wanted to show off this knife, get your opinion on the knife I selected. Would you have selected the same knife? Would you have picked a different model? Or do you agree with my choice of the knife with the best bang for the buck? So let me know. I'm going to get out there and see what this storm's doing. And the rest of y'all stay safe. Be good. Thanks for viewing. And I'll catch you after the storm, okay? Thanks, everybody.